guys, welcome to another episode on Tech Time, and I'm Ethan. We all know what a taxi is, but what if there's a taxi that can fly instead of driving? Let's find out on Tech Time.
Imagine taking a flying taxi to the airport or hopping over crowded city streets at rush hour, getting where you want to go far faster than you could in a car. Believe it or not, you might be able to do these things in an electric air taxi sooner than you think. An air taxi is a small aircraft, something like a mix between a helicopter and a drone that can carry people from place to place. Air taxis don't need a long runway like planes do. They can go straight up and down like a helicopter. These exciting new vehicles are taking a big step forward. In June, the FFA, the government group in charge of America's skies, agreed to allow a company called Joby Aviation to start testing their new air taxi. Joby has been making and testing flying taxis since 2017, but this is the first time they're testing a taxi that's been built in a factory. Before that, all their taxis were made by hand. By 2025, Joby hopes to start carrying passengers for money. They've teamed up with Delta Airlines to create a program to fly people from their homes to the airport. The program is expected to start first in New York and Los Angeles. Joby also expects their air taxis to provide a ride-sharing service in the air. Just like how you might want to use an app to order a car to pick you up, you could also use an app to order an air taxi. Joby's air taxis will be flown by a pilot and can carry 4 passengers. They can fly as fast as 200 miles per hour, that's 320 kilometers per hour, and can go round 100 miles, that's 160 kilometers, before the electric batteries need to be recharged. Compared with helicopters, Joby claims their taxis are both quieter and cheaper. The company expects to change about $3 a mile, that's 1.6 kilometers at first, but over time, they hope to bring the prices down to less than $1 per mile. Joby isn't the only company developing air taxis. Companies around the world are working on similar vehicles. France even plans to use a few air taxis in Paris during next summer's Olympic Games. The US military is also interested. Joby has a contract to provide several vehicles to the US Air Force next year. The Air Force wants to try using taxis for different jobs, including carrying people and equipment. But there's still a lot to do before air taxis become common. For one thing, governments need to make rules about where, when, and how these air taxis can fly. And as exciting as the idea of flying air taxi is, some people have concerns about them. The taxis may be quieter than helicopters, but they'll still be adding noise and traffic to our skies. Some people worry that only rich people will be able to afford to use them. Still, it seems likely that air taxis will be part of the future travels. The FAA says we could see air taxis in the skies by 2024 or 2025.
I want to be a scientist when I grow up because I want to help people invent things on Earth. I cannot believe that the flying taxi is coming in 2025. I cannot wait to ride on it. That's all for now on Tech Time, and I'm Ethan. See you later. Bye.